What's up, it's Raphael with NBA Draft Junkies. In this video, I'll be covering Precious Achiuwa. He's one of my favorite prospects in the draft, but I'll be breaking down the areas for improvement for him. He's a guy that a lot of people just have various opinions on him, and I understand why. He has a lot of boom or bust potential. And so in this video, I'll cover the areas that I would like to see him make improvements on to help him maximize his potential as an NBA player. Precious Achiuwa is an intriguing prospect due to his elite athleticism and physical tools. He's 6'9", 225 with long arms and a great motor. But in my opinion, his basketball IQ and feel for the game are what's stopping him from being considered a top 5 pick in this draft. He often settles for tough, contested pull-up jumpers off the dribble when he can't get by his defender. If it's not a contested jumper, it's some form of a wild shot that he throws up around the rim. While he does have a decent handle for a man his size, it seems most of his issues as far as decision making and turnovers are when he's looking to create off the bounce. This season, he had 87 turnovers compared to 30 assists. A large majority of his turnovers are due to his tendency to drive into traffic without a plan, or playing too fast and out of control, and picking up offensive fouls on wild drives to the rim.
The American, but I think he's going to do a terrific job here. That is Achiuwa. That's an offensive foul. So Gardner draws it.
While his feel for the game and basketball IQ are major areas for improvement, I feel his finishing around the rim is a bit concerning. On paper, he shot a good percentage in converting over 57% of his attempts in the half court, but the eye test is telling me something different. I feel he misses too many bunnies and lacks touch when trying to finish through contact, especially when he's forced to finish with his left hand. I also noticed that when he has to finish jumping off one foot, it really impacts his ability to finish above the rim. Becoming a better finisher jumping off one foot and improving his left hand should be high on his to-do list this summer. Another area of concern is how often he gets his shot blocked around the rim. Sometimes it's due to him having tunnel vision and not seeing the weak side help. Other times, he looks like an unathletic below-the-rim finisher that lacks pop and vertical. This is alarming considering his length and hand size. In the last video, I mentioned how I liked Achiuwa's potential as a three-point shooter. I talked about his 32% field goal percentage on threes and how he made 9 out of 18 uncontested catch-and-shoot jumpers. What I didn't mention is he shot 27.8% on jump shots overall and only made 1 out of 18 contested catch-and-shoot jumpers. Yes, 1 out of 18. He has possessions where he settles for jumpers off the dribble, even though he only made 8 out of 28 attempts on pull-up J's. He must improve his shot selection and become a more consistent shooter to unlock aspects of his game. And lastly, the area that is probably talked about the most is his free throw shooting. He's such an aggressive player that gets to the foul line, but he only made 59% of his free throws. The way his game is set up, he needs to become a better free throw shooter and stop leaving points on the table. He has too many possessions where he misses 2 free throws, which in my opinion is a turnover.
He missed his last 2 free throws, so they made the decision to foul him.
Missed another.